Oh shoot, I gotta turn off the Wi-Fi. Hold up. Alright, my bad. I had to turn off the Wi-Fi. I think we're good. Hey, what's up, Kevin Wu? Alright, let me get this shit started. We're at the top of the Hudson Yards. It's actually a workout to get up here. My cardiovascular endurance isn't that good, actually. So maybe Ambrose can do it. Ambrose is here. You probably could get up here and not break a sweat, Ambrose. But man, I was breathing heavily. I was so tired. I was like, man, sheesh. Anyways, this is as high as I can go. Today is Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024. It's 2:59 p.m. Eastern Time, 79 degrees Fahrenheit, 26 degrees Celsius. This is the shed. We're on top of the vessel. The vessel was closed for the past 2 years because people were jumping over and deleting themselves. I don't want to use the word that YouTube doesn't like, so I'd rather refrain from that. This is not a steel mesh. This is a wired mesh. It's somewhat, well, supposedly it's unrippable or unterrible. But you wouldn't know unless you test it out, which is not possible because they have airport security here. I'm not at the tippy top. Let me go to the top. It's because there was a guy up there, and I didn't want to set up there because I didn't want them to get all suspicious while I was setting up. All right, here we go. All right, this is actually the tippy top. You can't go beyond this point, as you can see. That's the shed over there. That's the way to the High Line. I'm guessing for every tippy top portion, they have someone watching over. See, you can't go that way, and there's nobody up there, which means that at the very tip top, there's at least one person watching over. Hey, what's up, Lee? So in terms of the experience, my review is that it diminishes the experience by about 20%. 20%, because you still get to climb up. You still get to see most of the view. It's still really nice. And at least the wire mesh is thin. So at least the experience isn't diminished by 50%. That will be much worse. And in terms of security, it was pretty easy for me. I thought it would be a little harder with the gimbal and everything, but I'm not sure if they watched me because it was really easy to get through. There wasn't any problems. I showed the guy everything, no questions. He didn't peek through any more than what I showed him, and then that was it. And I didn't even need to do the metal detector. Well, I did the metal detector, but not the manual baton. Some people had to do the manual baton. That's the Hudson Yards railway station. Is that Amtrak or LIRR? I always wonder. Or is it both? So in terms of coming here, tomorrow is really nice weather, and a few more days we might have really nice weather. So I would try to come here during the really nice weather days. But there's not that many nice weather days left. Because the hype will die down, and then you'll be able to come here. You'll be able to come here once the hype dies down, and you won't really have to worry about a line or maybe even metal detectors. But they also have dogs. They also have dogs sniffing stuff out. I was looking at the guy with the dogs, and let me see. Let me go to a different view. I keep going to the same view. I was looking at the guy with the sniffing dog. I can't tell if he was looking at me or like the line. So I looked at him 2 times, but that was it. Because I think they're trained to like look out for the guy that keeps looking at him, because that, adds suspicion. But I'm not sure what the dog is looking for. I'm guessing the dog is looking for knives to cut through, which implies to me, with the metal detectors and everything, they're not 100% confident with the with this thing. I have a feeling that like if someone wanted to, they could probably do it, but that's why they have metal detectors and dogs, I guess, sniffing for knives. David G says, I wonder how many birds will die flying into that mesh. I don't think they'll die. I'm not sure, because I'm not a bird expert, but it's pretty thin. See, I can move it around. It's not it's not rigid. Let me go through the whole, all around. That's that way is towards 34th Street. That's the Hudson Yards 7 train station. That's the Hudson shops over here. Peter says the dog can sniff out people with mental disorders. See, I'm not a dog expert or dogologist, but I can't tell if you're trolling or you're serious. But I'll err on the side of trolling. But yeah, a lot of people down there, as you can see. Try to wake up early today. I did, but then I went back to sleep. I usually don't eat breakfast, but when I do this, I kind of have to, because I'm burning way too many calories. I should try a day where I don't eat breakfast. I just come here. It's way more time efficient. I always do that when I go to work. I just don't eat. I just eat during break. Way more efficient, but I want to try it. Probably won't be that bad. You have crutches. They have an elevator, but the elevator is not working. Why the heck is the elevator all squiggly? Look at the elevator. Is it broken? Nah, that's probably the design. It has to be the design. But anyways, the elevator is not working at this time. I'm not sure when they're going to get it to start working, but yeah. All right, let's go down. I think we've seen a lot. So yeah, I do recommend it on a nicer weather. I'm not sure if they close this when it snows. I would have to assume so, because if you fall down the stairs, bad things can happen. They probably don't have the elevators open because of the amount of people that will actually use it, because it is a pain in the butt to climb these stairs. Yeah, you still can't go to the top. I see video tours. Still can't go to the top. Let me traverse a little bit this way. Let's go. We're on a lower floor. Let's see the views. And you can't go all the way through at the bottom. So this is as far as I can go. Can't go anymore. I guess they couldn't like connect the net on the outer portion. And you can see they got one guy there. They got, do they have anybody there? No. You saw that one guy up there where I was. There were two guys talking to each other. And yeah. So as you climb, this is B3, right? So I guess on the 4th level, they start putting the mesh in the middle. As you can see, the mesh is in the middle. All right, this is B3. How many levels are there? 4, 5, 6. Almost all the levels except the tippy top. All the levels are open except the top. How do you get out of here? Oh, let me see. Yeah, they can't scrap this. They spend too much money on it. They can't scrap it. I guess there's only one way out through here. I gotta figure out where it is. There's some nice fall foliage going on. The fall foliage is not symmetrical. Some trees are green, some trees are yellow. I hope one year, while I'm still doing this, I could have a golden Central Park. Who knows, maybe the elevator does work. They just don't want everybody and their mother to use it. You get a better view on the floor here through this glass than over here. That's crazy. That's why I was thinking they should just make this glass instead of a net. But then that will require a lot of cleaning, right? That will require more maintenance. But in terms of experience, it's better. Because look at this. Way better view. Yeah, I saw the video with Action Kid. The guy told him it was down. But you never know. It might just be working, but everybody and their mother wants to use it. So in terms of like business and strategy and not letting people hog it up, maybe they purposely didn't turn it on, but that's just my opinion. But hopefully, it starts working soon, because the demand is really high right now. Once the demand lowers down, because everybody's over it, they'll probably turn it on. This is where the elevator would come. Can you imagine how many people will be standing here? All right, we're getting closer down. We're gonna go through the High Line. Like the video, guys. Liking the video helps with the initial reach. Subscribe for more New York City walking content. You know, it's better if I just do this. From now on, it's probably better if I just do this. It's really, really nice weather. Anybody wearing a jacket, a heavy jacket is on crack, for real. 79 degrees Fahrenheit, 26 degrees Celsius. Don't wear a jacket unless that's your thing. You can see the people eating over there. Let me try to get close to the mesh. Oh, it doesn't focus on the mesh. All right, we're almost done. $10 with a strict time slot, which I won't recommend because the line is long sometimes. It does move fast, but I think it's too much pressure. I don't know what they would do if you were scheduled at 10 o'clock, but you come at 11 with the scheduled version, which is $10. So I will get the flex, which is $15. You come whenever you want on the day that you pick. Thursday is free for New York State residents. Thursdays are full for this week and next week. You know the Thursday line will be really, really, really long. I think that's it. Someone left an umbrella there. This is a random umbrella. Elevator is off. All right, I'm gonna exit. This is where you can put your phone down, and it puts a really nice pic, aerial pic. All right, I'm gonna exit. That's exit. Exit. Yeah, thanks, man. All right, we can't go back. No problem. Thank you. All right, once you leave, you can't come back. They never say, come again. All right, this is Hudson Yards, guys. This is where the line starts. This is where I was waiting. If you want to get the tickets, here's the shortcut. You can just also Google it. It's usually the first website. Hey, what's up? It's way shorter than when I was there. I was all the way over here. Where's the dog sniffer? He's gone. Can't find the guy with the dogs. Ooh, look at the nice fall foliage here. You know, this is what I want in Central Park. All of Central Park to be covered in golden leaves, so we can walk through a shiny golden Central Park. But as you know, not all of the trees and leaves turn yellow at the same time because of their species, as well as the temperature fluctuations that we're having recently. Is using the press pass any help with the costs? Asked Peter. Nope, I didn't use the press pass. I guess some people have it for them to whatchamacallit, you know, as insurance, just in case, like if they need a little more credibility. But it seems like everybody paid for it. All the all the other YouTubers. I gotta drink some water. It's the GERD. Focus on the leaf to see what kind of tree it is. Hold up, I'm gonna go back there. I just want to come here to show you guys the atmosphere of Hudson Yards right now on a nice summer-ish day in October. Hey man, what beats the summer? I will say the holidays here in Hudson Yards is pretty close. It is pretty close because what equalizes the cold is all the lights here. All the lights here is it's really amazing. The lights are all over here. It's all golden. Even when even though the leaves are gone, they put the golden lights here. They put the golden lights all over this thing. Obviously, there's no chairs because too cold when it's the winter time. Hey, Luis Gamer. Good morning from New Zealand. You guys are 5 hours behind, I guess. Man, this thing is getting ripped apart. Look, when we were here, you know, they had a haystack here. Now the haystack is all the way there. Eventually it'll all be gone. What happens when it rains? Do they have a, I don't know how it works when it rains because I'm not a farmer. I'm a city boy. All the kids are playing. Well, summer's a far away time. We're gonna have to focus on the holiday decorations because that's coming up soon, as well as the Halloween parade. Halloween might be nice weather. The Wednesday prior is nice weather. I just hope that is consecutive for Thursday. Oh shoot, my bad. I'm messing up their photo. You get a really nice sunset here if you come during sunset time. Why does it focus on my finger? So it will be right here. You go through the rabbit hole of my live streams. I've done a few sunsets here. All right, let's go to the High Line. We've absorbed more than enough of Hudson Yards. All right, drink water. Let me take a seat right here real quick. These are going to take long to fall foliage. So yeah, you go through the metal detectors, and I guess some people have to be batoned. Metal enter with the baton. I'm not sure in what case. See, that guy has to like go through the baton. That guy has to go through the baton, but I didn't have to do that. I gotta drink some water, hold up. I hope I don't run out of water. Sheesh. All right, we're good, we're good. So you take out your stuff in your pocket, and then they check your book bag, and then you go through the metal detector like that guy does, and then they give you the bag, and you take the you take your stuff, and you're inside. The guy has a stopwatch. I guess they're trying to make sure they are quick with the bag search. Or else, you know, they'd be there forever.
You sure?
So the line does move fast. Let me zoom into this leaf here, because I think Peter wanted me to zoom in. I want to see. All right, let's go to the High Line. This is the locust tree. Some of them are dead. Well, not dead, but they lost their leaves. Yo, what's up, Marvin? I think I already said hi. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Concierge services. There's also bathrooms inside the Hudson shops. If you go to the second floor, through here, you go up the escalators. They're right about here, and they're right on the second floor. Yeah, what's up with the, why does it focus on my hand? Oh man, I can't point without it focusing on the hand. Don't focus on the hand. Here's the shed. It moves a little bit. A movable building. Here we are on the High Line. Technically the High Line extension. The High Line extension. Lots of people here today. Looking nice and sunny and nice weather, and everything's all good in the hood, in the Hudson Yards, I mean. Hey, what's up, Valerie? You You guys want to see the Pigeon and then come back to the High Line this way? Let's go see what's up with the Pigeon. And then we'll go down the High Line and we'll exit around Gansevoort Street or 14th Street. And then we're in Lower Manhattan. What does he say? He says, let's go what? Let's go Celtics. I don't know, it's not the playoffs, and this is like New York City, so why would he randomly say, let's go Celtics, unless he's a tourist from Boston. Yeah, I think he's a Celtics fan, but he's trying to troll, but the trolling seems to not affect anybody. I don't think he realizes that he's in a tourist area, so who really gives a who gives a crap? If you want to troll, you got to be around Madison Square Garden. Has the season even started to even troll? Have I ever streamed from Coney Island? No. I was about to one time when I went to the Mermaid Parade, but then it rained. I was gonna go, but it's so far away because it's literally the last stop of the F train to the last stop of the F train. So I'm sitting there for like over 2 hours, almost 2 hours. I think a little over 2 hours. And yeah, when you sit that long, you actually have to get up. You have to actually get up because your butt starts hurting. And it's a lot of time and energy for a tiny channel like mine. So if I was a little bigger, it might be worth it, but some things are just not worth it. Maybe next year I'll go multiple times. It's the truth. Not to be negative, but well, they have pigeons here. I can't believe it, and they're not stopping the pigeons from coming here. The pigeons aren't talking to this guy like, "Yo, how you get so big?" You know, the weird thing is this pigeon got purple stuff. What happened? Vandalism, or the guy used the wrong paint? Oh shoot, everybody's taking photos. I'm messing up everybody's photos. Oh my goodness. This pigeon is like on more than steroids. It's on whatever the hell Captain America is taking. Oh my goodness, it's a tour group. They're like, what's this big ass pigeon? On the internet, I saw a red tree. Oh man, this is crazy. Let's zoom into the details of the feet. It's called a dinosaur because according to science, pigeon is an ancestor of dinosaurs. On a side note, don't just do compound exercises to build your physique, because what's going to happen is you're going to have T-Rex arms. So your arms do get hit with compound exercises, and that builds most of your physique. But then if you're not focusing on arms, you do kind of have bigger torso and smaller arms. I'm kind of finding that out myself. So on your off days, maybe do some arms. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go through the High Line. Pigeon is a descendant. The dinosaur is an ancestor of the pigeon. The pigeon is the descendant. You know, I talk so much, I keep forgetting things and not making sense. what I was gonna say is, yeah, I think I got a scam call and it said North Korea. I was like, man, what the hell is this? And it's like all broken English of like some telemarketing thing. And it was like this morning. And usually, you know, you get those scam likely, you get these scam calls, but this one said North Korea. And I'm like, what the heck is this? I wonder if they watch the streams and I was like talking about North Korea. Auto warm beer. Man, that guy supposedly got caught stealing a poster, and then yeah, they beat the crap out of him to a concussion. He was brain dead. Man, North Korea. I don't want to speculate whether he did something or he didn't, because there have been people that visited North Korea and nothing had happened to them, but something happened to him, and he doesn't seem like an easy target. There's much, you know, easier targets to choose from. All right, we're here in the High Line. Gonna walk through the whole High Line on this nice sunny weather. So I'm gonna do more daytime walks, because the daytime walks are definitely more superior than the evening and nighttime walks in the winter, in my opinion, and fall as the cold approaches. But I'll still do early evening walks to mix it up. But for the most part, I think these walks are better because most people are out in the daytime around this time. And during the early evening, it's mostly just rush hour and tourists in Midtown Manhattan, which is what you mostly see. Like the video, guys. Subscribe for more New York City walking content. I'm a little weak with the daytime end of streaming, so liking helps raise it up to bring new viewers during the times that I have a little more weakness in viewership. Oh, look at this. Nice and yellow. Man, there's way more people coming this way. What the hell? I think everybody's headed to the Hudson Yards, to the vessel. Some serious traffic going on there. Oh, shoot. Let me let the person go. Oh no, I touched grass. Did I touch poison ivy? I had poison ivy as a kid. Oh yeah, I figured it out. So actually, so it's not the middle finger, it's your ring finger. If your ring finger is longer than your index finger, then you were exposed to more testosterone in the womb. According to science. But there were a lot of people that were butthurt in terms of the comments that I saw. I know it's the internet and trolling, but there were a lot of butthurt people. So I would have to, assume that, their thing looks like this, they have like, their index finger is way bigger than their ring finger. So, they're like very soy boys. They're very estrogenic. But supposedly that doesn't account for puberty, which is a defense that some people give. The leaves are gonna fall off soon. "4K videos is gonna come back soon. If you like the ones where you only hear the nice ambiance of New York City and slow panning filming, then my video section has that. None of my pre-recorded videos have any narrations, so you could binge watch them if that's what you like. Alright, these guys are walking slow. How do I maneuver through? Highline looks so nice. So sunny. So lively. Vitamin D, you know what I'm saying? They say when you wake up, you gotta look at the sun to be actually awake. If you don't look at the sun, your body doesn't register that you're awake. It helps with the circadian rhythm.
Different ways.
So the High Line is elevated park. It spans from 34th Street, Hudson Yards, all the way to Gansevoort Street. Basically Midtown Manhattan to Lower Manhattan.
It feels like a disease is taking over.
All right, there's this weird art over here that they have for a while. It has people's heads in silver and branches, also animal heads. I'm not sure what the significance is or why the artist did what they did, but I'm not going to pick my brain to figure it out. I used to do that, but my brain always hurts, so I'm like, what's the point of trying to figure out what they were trying to do? You know, just appreciate it for what it is at face value. There's no point in trying to dig deep. Digging deep won't help. Yo, I think we're in 23rd Street. This is also where you can get a nice (23rd Street, 10th Avenue), a nice photo of the Manhattan Hinge. Well, you have to be all the way there, like around the 30, 40 streets, and then the sun would set right over there. The sun would set there. Obviously, the view would be much different because you're seeing the bigger picture. From here, we're very close, so you can't get the Manhattan Hinge. In the summer, in June and July, there's plenty of sunsets that are similar to the Manhattan Hinge. So I would watch during June and July because I've had situations where the sunset would be right along the grid like this, but it wasn't the official day for Manhattan Hinge, which was better because it wasn't crowded. So this is one of the streets, also 14th Street as well as 42nd Street. I don't necessarily recommend 42nd Street because there's a whole bunch of tourists and it's right next to Times Square. Did you know the brain itself does not have pain receptors, so it can't feel pain? What? You know, in like fitness, there's two things called hypertrophy and training for strength. If you do between 1 to 5 reps, that's supposedly training for strength as opposed to size, which is kind of true from my experience. And then there's also the 8 to 12 rep range, which you build more size than strength. You do get stronger, but relatively you're getting bigger faster, you know. So they say that like when you train to the 1 to 5 rep range, you're more working your central nervous system, which might be partially true, but I also notice your muscles get way more denser. And if you ever saw people during life and death situations, they are able to lift up a car, that's because of your body actually supposedly has more strength than it actually wants to use, but it's trying to protect your bones and everything else, because if your brain lets you use all the strength you actually have, it can crush your bones. So during adrenaline-filled situations that are flight or fight, that's why you have massive feats of strength. Sorry. Peter say your brain hurts, it can't. Oh, I meant like, you know, when you process so much information, and that's when the brain hurts in terms of just I don't want to process any more information. When I was programming my ass off, that's when like I felt that. I was like, man, my brain, I can't even have a conversation because a conversation requires effort in terms of actually thinking. All I wanted to do was consume YouTube and watch Netflix because it required no processing of information, very little. And like, I couldn't even watch the informative videos because informative videos actually require you to think and, you know, consume too much information that requires deeper thought. And I've done too much of that while I was programming my butt off, trying to problem solve and debug. I don't want to have to keep doing that.
Yes.
That I think is the edge.
Still on the High Line. It used to be a railroad track that transported goods. But then the railroad track for transportation became obsolete because trucking came and made the railroad transportation of goods industry obsolete. So they didn't know what to do with this. They were going to demolish it, but they're like, nah, let's make it an elevated park. It was inspired by the Paris Promenade Plantee. Let me show you it. Oh shoot. Paris Promenade Plantee. All right. Well, this is what it's called. This is what it was inspired by. Let me show you the images. So if you put Paris Promenade Plantee, you know, these images will pop up. All right, let's keep going. It's a very linear park. You want to come here in the summer or fall because that's the best time, like when I'm here. In the winter, it's not so great. One time is enough, in my opinion. You don't need to go multiple times.
What's that?
I am the one that.
Okay.
Scaffolding all over the place. Scaffolding. This scaffolding doesn't even work. I'm gonna get hit in the head by some imaginary brick or cinder block. Oh no. I let the wrong people get in front of me. They're walking so slow. Don't worry, they're all gonna stop at the sharks over there. And then I'll be able to speed run through everybody. Some more construction going on in the High Line. Forever construction in the High Line until further notice. So in the High Line, it seems like 95% tourists, 5% New Yorkers. But as we get to rush hour, I would say it's more 80% tourists, maybe even 70. And actually, like, there's a decent amount of New Yorkers here because you got to remember this is a shortcut in a way. You don't have to wait for traffic. You don't have to wait for the light coming on. You just go straight down. So if your path to wherever you want to go is within the High Line, you will see commuters here on rush hour. I wonder if it's the same way in the morning. Probably is. Wowzers. Oh, it's because they got this freaking scaffolding over here. Man. And in the winter, the construction slows down. Why couldn't they just wait until spring? Now they got this part. That's the Hudson Yards over there. That's where we were. The edge. You can zoom in, see all the people there waiting on the edge. That's where the vessel was. We just came from there. We're towards kind of 75% of the High Line. Bermuda has a similar thing to the High Line. It is their defunct 26-mile railroad line, which is a bike and hiking trail from one end of the island to the other. I'll have to Google it. I don't doubt it. Yeah, no idea is really original. The more original idea seems they've were able to put many influences together to create that idea to a point where it looks like a new creation. Hey, what's up, Michael Dunnits? You done it again. You done it again. I feel like, I'm not sure if people say that to you. Whenever I saw your last name, I'm like, done it. You done it again. Does this water work? I think it does. It does work. All right, we got tour groups here. Tour groups here. I'm not sure why the guy decided to huddle them in this narrow ass space here. Of all the, it will make more sense to like huddle them around here on this open area. What the heck is that? Is that a beehive comb? Is that art? Freak. Ropes and license plates. Donuts. Oh, it's donuts. Donuts. My bad. Yo, what's up, Mr. Donuts? I'm just playing with you, man. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. We're here in the High Line. We're here in the High Line on a nice sunny day. I'm proud of myself for coming in a sunny, lively afternoon day. Come on, son. The cold does not compare to this. You can't even. Woo! Why are you comparing, Moen? Just let the cold be the cold. Yo, man, I freaking hate the cold. Woo-wee, man. Everybody's having fun, relaxing.
Ouais, non, c'est ça.
Ooh. Wait, I don't know. Are you allowed to not? Can I have my foot and go in here? Do I need to go barefoot? Is that the rule? I'm conforming to everybody else, but if everybody's doing it, maybe that's what you have to do. Because I have shoes on. This is Highline at its prime. All right, we're gonna keep moving. I'm just trying to soak in everything. Yeah, like the video, subscribe for more New York City walking content. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, I want to do a selfie around here. Well, the guys, woo! Hold on, I'm in everybody's way. All right, let's get moving. All right, for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, let me go here so you guys could see the POV. This is how it looks. Oh. Okay, let's go.
Where are you living now when you're not here? Oh, Mystic, we were just there. Yeah, we.
The cold will be the death of the Highline, so enjoy the nice weather while it's still here. Today, well, today's almost finished. You still got tomorrow. Tomorrow's pretty nice weather. So yeah, we're 1 hour in. Go through a little bit of Hudson River Park. Go into Little Island, West Village. Also Soho, Chinatown, Little Italy. I think by then we'll be around 2 hours. That's probably what we'll do. Elevator's going up. Oh, I think this is where they put the snake in to clean out the drain. I would have to assume.
I am a lawyer, but I'm not registered anymore. So
I snake my own main line myself whenever I have a clog. It's pretty easy. There's YouTube tutorials on how to do it. I use the Harbor Freight Hydro Star, I think it's called. Snake. Nobody crosses the street. The street is dumb. The only one that's able to go is this guy right here. Almost nobody does, which is why. But tourists are usually like very, very cautious. Hold up, hold up. I gotta get through this highway. This highway takes forever to get the walk sign.
check this out. What you think going on that?
Harbor Freight is a wonderful store. Yeah, Harbor Freight is really good. They have so much quality items for bang for your buck prices. Well, they're technically not like quality, depending on what you consider quality. But I think in terms of diminishing returns, they're right there. As in, like, yeah, you could get Milwaukee, DeWalt, which are higher in terms of quality, but to really, let's go this way, inside Little Island, and we'll come out this way. There's no point in me going in that way. In terms of quality, relative to close to diminishing returns, Harbor Freight is pretty good. Hey, what's up, Jethro? Oh, I think this is new. Or maybe I never noticed it. It's ingrained. No dogs, no bikes. Little Island Landscape Audio Tour. Scan to listen. That's usually what the those red tour buses do. They just give you something to listen to, but it's not synchronized to the tour. Here's Pier 57. That way is Financial District downtown, One World Trade Center. Two World Trade Center is still under construction. They're still not sure what or how they want to make it. There have been blueprints and prototypes, but I think they don't want to mess up the skyline, which is good. That's Pier 57 up there. Rooftop park, which you can see in my recent video. Here's a harmonics piano. Usually this is swarmed by little kids, but today I guess it's not as popular, or maybe the sun. You know, the sun is beaming down. Luckily, I haven't gotten sunburn in my life yet, so let me not jinx myself. I do have sunscreen on. The heck is that? It looks like a bag that's shaped to be there. That's weird. Wow, they just came and used it. They didn't even ask if I was done. Ah, the shade. Yeah, if you want to see inside the vessel, rewind to the beginning. I do 2x speed. Yeah, we went inside the vessel through the Eye Line, and now we're over here in Little Island. Little Island isn't as lively today because, you know, people have work and it's a weekday. Usually on Saturday and Sunday. It's very lively around this time. There's two ways you can go. You can go follow this route, which is wheelchair friendly. You just follow the flat and you'll get up to the tippy top over there. If you want to watch my recent 4K video, I start at the tippy top and I actually go down through this path. I don't use a staircase. If you want an idea on what it's like, or you can take the easy way and just go up the staircase. And then there's some detours you could do. There's like a makeshift staircase over there with stones that some people are climbing. You can also make a detour that way. They open the lawn. I don't know when or how they decide when to open the lawn. Usually they open it on the weekend, but right now it's closed. So on my video, my recent video, 4K video, the lawn was open and it was lively, and a lot of people were actually playing. Kids were playing. The foot harmonics over here. A lot of kids like this. And also the bathrooms are right here. So this is where the bathrooms are. If you need to use the bathroom, Little Island is a reliable place to go to your bathroom break. So it's right next to the foot harmonics. Just look at the foot harmonics on this entrance, right next to this rusted metal contraption over here. If you need reference points, I believe this is well, I know this is, they're doing a photo shoot. I believe this is a Pier 54, and they left this as I guess a historical landmark where the Titanic was supposed to dock, but as you know, the Titanic sank. I'm sorry for people that didn't watch it and I spoiled it for you, but yeah, this is what this is. I want to see if I can use different software. Maybe I can use OBS. Prism Live is easy, but I'm not sure if it gives me the best quality. I feel like I'm shortchanging myself. We're here in Hudson River Park. We're headed south. Wow, some nice fall foliage going on over there. Let's zoom in for the preview as I walk there. Wow. This is as close to as peak as you can get around here, because I think a lot of the leaves are going to fall off and it's just not going to look as pretty. It's the sun. I got sunscreen, but you're supposed to apply sunscreen every 2 hours. I don't do that. If I had maybe lighter skin tone, I probably would. I don't know if it's the skin tone or like the skin thickness. I didn't go enough into the rabbit hole of studying skin and how the sun affects certain types of skin. Okay. Dive beneath the surface in Hudson River Park, okay? Do we learn about the creatures inside the Hudson River? I should download the app. Probably I'll have more to say. But what if it's just a lot of boring information? A lot of details you guys don't care about. Yeah, like the video, subscribe for more New York City walking content. Maybe if we make it to summer, I'll be on a one-wheel board here. I'm not sure if I could stream on a one-wheel board. It'll be a little difficult. Oh, the bathrooms here are open. Usually they're always closed. Wow. They're open. All of y'all, let me drink some water. Okay? Let me drink some water. Oh. All right. That is one of the cons of the warm weather. You need to drink a lot of water. More pros than cons, in my opinion. Even if it's hot and humid, just the thought of how it felt in the bitter cold. I was like, it's all good. I don't mind it being hot and humid because I don't want to go back to that. We're gonna go this way. Let's just take a peek in Gansevoort Beach, which is part of Hudson River Park. Maybe tomorrow I'll start at Hudson River Park, Pier 97, which opened up recently. Is right next to Midtown, like around the Apple Store area, but on the west side of Manhattan. and it has a slide. Hey, what the heck? Is she topless? I can't even tell. I don't know. Anyways, here's Gansevoort Beach. You can't swim in the Hudson River unless you want to get some type of disease. Ronald Hughes. You can binge through my 4K video catalog where I don't talk, and I have 4K videos with the titles and description of where I am, as well as my live streams where I do talk and kind of freestyle the walk as I go along. And then you'll have a decent idea about New York and what it's about. Gansevoort Beach was open last year. Man, look at all this poop. Sheesh. Do they think like the wet floor is a litter box? All right, if you press this button, the shower up here goes on. If I remember correctly, if you press the bottom one, oh yeah, this happens. You get water out of here, but if you press this, the mist comes out, which the people behind me are looking, so I'm not gonna press it because it's not too bad, but you're not gonna get wet. You're just gonna get a nice mist. It's refreshing. Oh no, I need to mute. Look at all the little kids. The little kids having fun. Does this work? Please, please. No, I don't think this works. Oh, it works, finally. Thank goodness. This is for the refills. You can also use this. I thought that people will put their mouths here and not here. But I hate to break it to you guys, but sometimes little kids, since they're so short, they just they put their mouth all up in that. I'm just trying to be honest with you. I have water, so I don't really need it. If I didn't, I probably would have refilled. Waves. Well, this is technically tides, right? Because waves have to do with the wind direction, but there's not really a lot of wind. So this is as a result of tides, which is the gravitational pull of the moon. Horatio Street. I don't know if this is new, but maybe I never noticed. But I like that they do that, so you know where you are within Hudson River Park. Whew.
He's not concerned that he won't.
My buffering. It's always like around here that I buffer for some reason. It should come back soon, hopefully. So bear with me. Still not back.
So it's his birthday, but it's also the day.
All right, we're back now. Wait, did I pass? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. Oh, maybe I'm too far ahead. I might have passed Christopher Street. Oh no, I haven't. Pier 45 is right over there. We're going to Christopher Street to West Village, and then Soho. I don't know if we'll make it to Soho. We'll see. Liam Dunn asked, "Can you go to Times Square?" You can check my replay videos on live streams where it says Midtown Manhattan. More than likely, I went to Times Square. Yeah, people usually don't like me going to Times Square because I go there too many times and it's always the same thing, different day. But as long as you keep following me, I go to Times Square plenty of times. and you'll probably catch me there live, more than likely. Because if I'm Midtown Manhattan, I usually make a pass to Times Square.
Well, I mean, he has to figure out what he's gonna do because he doesn't.
The humidity is nice. There's some leaves that are fallen, but partially full foliage. Peak is dependent on the tree. This is pretty much peak. Well, these aren't. It's Perry Street here. We're in Perry Street. I don't know if Ambrose is here. I think I've asked this before. That's Jersey over there, but I can see a clock tower. What is that? Is that a landmark, Ambrose? A clock tower in Jersey. Lackawanna. What? Anyways. Lackawanna train terminal in Hoboken, says Ambrose Chamberbot. I see. People tanning, laying down on the grass. Man, I'm like doing my best to like leave the cold out of this because I can say so much. To jog here in the cold, you need a, this is like, I'm just saying, like, you need a parka, you need a hoodie, you need everything. And is it really as enjoyable? We're here in Charles Street, according to this over here. I never ran in the cold, but I did work out in the garage. In the cold, there is an adrenaline feeling that summer can't replicate, or the heat can't replicate, so I will say that. I don't know what that adrenaline is, but it's very distinct in the cold. This probably has to do with survival and the resistance to hypothermia, if I had to guess. This is Pier 45. It's the, I guess it's the gay pier. The Pride Pier. This is the part where we divert into the streets of New York into the West Village. If you go straight down, you'll eventually get to Battery Park City, and yeah, You'll see the Oculus, 9/11 Memorial, etc. Pretty idiot-proof way to get there if you just go straight down. But we're not going to do that. We're going to make a left right here. That way is north. We're going east side. Whoa, look at the red bushes. You know it's fall when you see red bushes. Oh no, 10 seconds. Oh hell no, I'm gonna make it through. Get the hell out of here. That guy was shirtless. Yo, Ambrose, do you like jog shirtless? No homo. I don't know, I'm just like running out of stuff to talk about, so I thought I asked that random question. Did you have to get confidence to like jog shirtless? He's probably like, F it, man, life is too short. That's how I was when I started speaking my mind. Man, F it, you know, life is too short. Who really cares? Obviously, I still try to package things in a way that's not offensive. Sometimes I'm just a little too blunt. Those are known as flame bushes. They look nice and pretty. How do people hide in the bushes? I've never actually tried to hide in the bush because it's like there's a lot of thorns and it's sharp and a lot of branches. So hopefully I never in my life have to hide in the bush, but I don't do any degenerate activities, so the likelihood of that happening is almost zero because I don't live like a Grand Theft Auto character. Yo, look at this stray elephant over here. What the hell happened? They were like, man, they ran out of too much load on the meatpacking district. So they left an elephant here. Maybe there's more elephants. This is Christopher Street. Let me jaywalk. Can I jaywalk? Nope, not yet. Yo, this is a shared bike lane. Isn't like every single road a shared bike lane? I guess this is for legality's sake, you know, if you want to sue. Actually, I wanted to say this, but I was inside the vessel. And, you know, I don't want to say it when I'm in the vessel. But I do wonder if what had happened to the families, the unfortunate thing that happened, which caused the vessel to close down, I wonder if those families sued for lack of safety. But I guess if you're a tourist from another country, that's much more difficult to do as opposed to being a U.S. citizen. So it will be harder to file a lawsuit, I guess. I'm not sure, but I wonder. Because I think it happened 2 times. It wasn't just one time. It happened 2 times. We're still in Christopher Street on the west end, approaching the West Village. I'm jaywalking. The lady next to me decided not to jaywalk. Oh, it's because of the police, but who cares?
No way that can engage.
Sushi Asian cuisine cocktails. There seems to be more people next to the window as opposed to in the back part of the restaurant. Yo, guys will be guys. Because the police officers, man, whenever like women go by, they try so hard to not look. But it's like, guys will be guys. Peter says you can always file a lawsuit, but you have to show that Hudson Yards was negligent in the way it's built. I have my doubts that a suit would be successful. Really? Because it's pretty negligent in the way they built it. Because it's very easy for someone to jump over. I'm not sure why they didn't think of that prior to building it. There's a little too much optimistic faith in humanity, which inevitably failed. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. It's the West Village. On a weekday at 4:42 p.m. Eastern Time.
Jobs.
We're approaching Industry, a very popular pizza place. Wow, the line is so short, but I'm live streaming. Usually the line is like really long. It's all the way down there and beyond. But today it seems short. I do want to try it. Maybe I'll come back. But this one has a longer line and is more popular than Mama's 2, John's Pizzeria, Bleecker Street Pizza.
I was like, don't.
And it's usually locals from NYU around here. So I would assume that they have already done the trial and error. It's not just a bunch of tourists following everybody else in a big line. So that's my educated guess. One day I'll start around here and eat it before I do the stream and let you guys know how it tastes. Peter talking about the vessel safety. These were railings and that plexiglass area you showed us. Oh, let me read this again. These were railings and that plexiglass area you showed, so it really wasn't dangerous. If used properly, they can't be responsible for stupid actions of visitors. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right in that part. Well, look at this classic car. Well, this is old. There's a dog inside. Shoot, this is like everybody who's my audience, at least more than 50% probably drove this type of car. Very boxy. The Joker first movie was in the 70s, and you can see most of the cars look similar to that type. But yeah, in terms of the vessel, I think it is, I would agree, but I still think it's 50-50. It's hard to say. But you know, Peter is the lawyer, so Peter has the credibility. Let's go this way into 7th Avenue. That's an old Volvo from the 1980s. Yeah, it looks like something straight out of the 1980s or 70s. I think the Toyota Camrys and Honda Civics, the OGs, probably still run properly. We're here in the West Village. Here in the West Village. Is there some activity going on over there in the next to the Stonewall Inn? What is that park called again? I forgot the name. I feel like when you have a physique, people are more threatened by you when you point the camera at them, as opposed to just being skinny. People just, you know, they don't really care. It just feels like the eyes are on me a little more. And if you're a female, it's usually a little easier because they don't feel threatened at all when you point the camera. Let me, is she taking a picture? All right. Christopher Park. All right, that's what it's called.
That's fun.
This is Gansevoort Park next to Stonewall Inn. I rarely go here because it's almost always closed during the nightlife walks I do. So I never really figured out the name.
Yeah, but I'm saying also the quality of our. At least like our buildings, even for a walk up, we have a pretty nice hallway. I can think of that as all they do.
Yo, this person has boobs.
What did you say?
No smoking. Really? We're outdoors. What? Nobody ever follows this. The NYC Smoke-Free Act prohibits smoking in all parks. Well, I don't smoke, but I'm pretty sure people smoke in the parks as far as I can see and remember. Jaywalk. Where's the name of the park? We got Stonewall National Monument. Let me zoom in there. I know you guys told me Christopher Park.
Patient for you.
Oh man. I think we got a real monk here. Oh no, we got a fake monk. We got a real monk? No, we got a real monk. Yep, that's a real monk. I thought it was a fake monk because they're walking with them. Fake monks are usually solo or with other fake monks. Oh look, we can see Hudson Yards from here. Look at that. Shoot. There's Hudson Yards. Where the hell in NYC would be a real monk, asks Ambrose Chamberpot. Yeah, when you become a monk, don't you have to give up everything except meditating and stuff? Sorry for my ignorance. I don't know what it's like to be a monk. I've only probably looked it up once and then I forgot. But it requires you to give up a lot of things and go into some monastery and I don't know, live a monk life where you give up all your vices and be a good-hearted person. Good-hearted? Is it good-hearted to give up your vices? I'm just, my brain. Got some New York traffic over here. Gridlock, little to no honking. You want to see a whole bunch of honking? Go to Park Avenue during rush hour. You'll see so much honking, you won't even know where the honking is coming from. You won't even know where the bottleneck is. I think over here, if people start honking, you'll probably be able to figure out the bottleneck. All right, we're back in Bleecker Street. This is Bleecker Street Pizza. Bleecker Street Pizza is pretty good. For me, it's meh. Tastes like New York pizza to me. Which for a lot of you, your minds will probably be blown. But I'm just like, meh, whatever. Hey, what's up, Jason Lopez? There's a building close by that has a Marshmallow Man and Slimmer from Ghostbusters on it. Oh yeah, there's some Halloween decorations around these parts, right? Maybe another day we'll start in the residential part. And figure out where to go from there. Maybe we'll go down Hudson River Park into the financial district next time. Yo, what's up, Michael McCoy? My bad for starting late. I think I'm gonna start earlier from now on. Sometimes I'll do early evenings. Am I walking through meh? Not for me. I mean, so I think traditional New York pizza to me is meh. But I think, as a tourist that are watching this who's never tried New York pizza, for you guys it'll probably be amazing. Because my taste buds are used to New York pizza. So I don't have the same, no, let me not cross. I don't have the same stimulation as you guys would. You like the Lower East Side? Lower East Side gives me the creep vibes, if I'm being honest. But the nightlife is good, but you gotta get there really, really late. Like, not a night owl, a night crawler. 12 a.m., 11:30 p.m. to catch the nightlife over there. I think I've only been able to do it once. At West Village, nightlife during the good weather comes alive around 8:30 p.m., 8 p.m., and it lasts until like 11 p.m., 11:30 p.m.
No, like at like 4 or like 3:30.
I think 1 a.m. is the cutoff. I think after you sleep after 1 a.m., you're like pushing it for depression. 2 a.m. No, 2 a.m. is the cutoff. After 2 a.m., you're really pushing it for depression. Yo, what's up, Ian? How's it going? I'm in your hood, the West Village. Hey, Denise, how's it going? Your sleeping schedule will freak you out, trust me. I'll probably have equivalent or worse. I mean, it's gotten a lot better, but I wouldn't be shocked. It's really hard to get it back on track, right, Ian? So we don't take it for granted for people that have a good circadian rhythm. Where do we go? Let's go to Washington Square Park, go down MacDougal Street into Soho, and then the end. What the heck? Oh, that's the guy from YouTube. Man, YouTube. I think people just post their own ads here. They don't give a crap. We're here at West 4th Street Station, ACEBDFM. Well, I wonder if they watched the stream because the D train was scrubbed out by some degenerate. Now they took it off because it's been like that forever. And I kept like saying, why is it like that on the stream? I don't know why people. No cash. No problem. Man, that guy's teeth was effed up. He must be doing drugs. I'm not judging him, just saying what I see. If you can't take my bluntness, I don't think you're ready for New York. I really don't think you are. In terms of like making the friends here. You know, at least we millennials, we have such a diverse array of friends. I'm not sure about like Staten Island or Long Island, but I will say all the other boroughs, as a millennial, if there was anything, such thing as like racism, we wouldn't even know what it is. Because I have black, white, Asian, all races of friends. So I wouldn't even know what it was if I saw it. It would be kind of odd, and I would have to like think about it, and I'd have my doubts, but I wouldn't even know what it was. We're at West 3rd Street. It's usually really lively at night. I jaywalk because, you know, that's what I does. Well, there's no point in jaywalking this way because I need to be on this street anyway and make a left to Washington Square Park. I still act and talk like a New Yorker even though I haven't lived there in years, and it still puts people off, says Ian. I think Gen Z is softening up, so. And I think, see, I want to be blunt, but I feel like it's gonna offend people. But I'm gonna try, and it's not all right? Not all. From my experience, generations that appear the most sensitive, not all right? You could be the exception, and it's not all. The all police is gonna come after me. But Gen Z and Boomers, at least from my perspective, seem to be the most sensitive. The other generation seem pretty cool. I gotta use a tissue, blew his nose right next to me, which that's the best he can do, but I still was paranoid. Ian, I don't think you can get offended. I think you're a true-bred New Yorker. You're like the OG New Yorker. You're more of a New Yorker than me, technically. Because you lived through West Village before gentrification. My childhood neighborhood is being gentrified, but not completely yet. So maybe I'll end up like you. But I may or may not have property there. Hey, what's up, Glenn? Free humor. What? That's what it says. Washington Square South. Is it the South? Yeah, it is. It is the South. Southwest. We're gonna make our way back through here and go through McDougal Street. Are we? It's 2 hours already. 25% battery. Luckily, it's 75-degree weather, so the battery consumption is low. Washington Square Park is my favorite park because of the creative people doing creative things around the fountain. Much more lively, but the only con about the Washington Square Park relative to other parks is there's not that many tables, and the tables are hogged up by chess players, as you've seen on the corners. So if you want to eat your pizza, you're gonna have to eat it in the air or use someone's arms and hands as makeshift tables, or figure it out yourself. Because there's little to no tables. Or if you're into like using the floor, you can also do that. Then you really don't care what other people think. You do whatever the F you want. You will be unique in that way. It's actually the only difficulty of eating on the floor, since you have a cardboard box, it won't be dirty. It's just you don't want to sit down on the floor because it's dirty. If you have a makeshift stool, who cares? I would probably do it too. Just eat on the floor. Woo-wee! Here we are at Hudson Square Park. Like the video, guys. Subscribe for more New York City walking content. Let's go all the way to Soho. I gotta take a piss. I hope Bloomingdale's doesn't close. I don't think they close on a weekday too early. If it was Sunday, I'd be in trouble, but I'll be all right. Got some red trees over here. Got some music over there. Got some photos going on here. Am I messing up someone's photo? No. Hudson Square Park is full of young, happy people from NYU, weed smokers, people who skateboard and sell paintings, as well as rollerblading, as you can see. And I'm trying to avoid the music. That guy has his pants all the way down. What the hell is he doing? See strange, unique things like that stand out, that make no sense, that make you contemplate on life itself, which is why I like it. Yeah, you want to be on it?
Yeah, for who? Let me see.
Oh, you want to?
Okay, 168 people on YouTube. What are we talking about here?
Oh, New York City. You like
New
it
York
over here?
City. Welcome to New York. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Queens, New York.
Queens, New York?
Yeah.
I'm from
Hey.
we're out here in New York City, okay? This is Washington Square Park.
NYU students.
I'm not an NYU student.
Oh, you're not an NYU
Never
student.
said that.
I got you.
I live in New
Pants
York.
on the
though.
ground.
What? What?
Oh, I was talking about that guy. He has his pants
Oh, pants on.
sagging down.
Listen, I'm looking for a boyfriend. Jawline, abs. Hit me up, Eric Spector. Eric with the C, Spector with the K. ERICSPEKTOR is the Instagram. One more time, let me repeat it. I cannot stress enough. If you have a sharp jawline and a normal personality, because I'm tired of the California people, okay? If you have a good personality, ERICSPEKTOR. I can't stress it enough. Get it going.
Oh,
All right.
Someone said, "Oh dear God, it's Phil Spector's grandson."
I don't even know who that is. All right, have a good one. All right. Good thing I'm not lean enough. Sheesh. But he was a nice guy. He was a nice guy. He was a nice guy. If you have a decent jawline, it usually pops out when you're shredded or cut enough. But luckily, I'm like 15% body fat. I'm not anywhere near 10% or even 12%. So I'm lucky. I'm lucky. You know, us humans are weird because we do see someone shredded as healthy and attractive, but in reality, being shredded is not healthy because the body actually does need a little bit of fat to survive. So that's why when you have a lot of muscle and you're shredded naturally, it feels like crap. You feel like crap, It's terrible. All right, let's go to Washington Square Park. If someone's like lean throughout the year with vascularity down their stomach and they have a lot of muscle, they're probably on something. Because that's unsustainable. Like the video, subscribe for more New York City walking content. Let's make our way to Soho and the stream. We'll go through Hudson Street instead of MacDougal and Prince Street. Although I go there often, it's just those streets are really lively. But let's switch it up. People are skinny and fat. You do you. Yeah, I think most people start off skinny fat. Little to no muscle mass and a pouch of fat. That kid tried to steal my joint, says Ian. Yeah, the one over there. See, I don't know if he's gonna watch the live stream, so I can't really, I can't give you my opinion. But you know, since you're like a person who's chatting here, I can just keep my distance and say that you said it. And yeah, I don't want him to stalk me on live stream. Yeah, usually, you know, you could have like a meh face as a guy, right? Like meh. But if you have like a crazy jawline, that thing just elevates you to like the top 5%. You gotta have like thin eyebrows, just horrible everything in your face. But like the jawline is like the distinct feature, it seems like. You know, before I had braces, I had like underbite, so it was slightly better, but now that they fixed it, it's not as good as it used to be. We're here on MacDougal Street. The truth is, if you live in New York, you have to walk everywhere, so you'll get in shape one way or another, says Ian. Yeah, you're right. I will say New York, I don't see too many overweight and obese people. I do see, but it's not like, because the statistic is 80% of the United States. So that's a lot. It's because, like, you know, when you live in the suburbs, all you gotta do is ride around getting it. All you gotta do is ride around the suburbs, get into a parking lot, shop, put it in your car, drive back home. You don't have to walk too much. We got palm frites. Palm frites.
I don't know. That's
Man, I don't know how to pronounce it. Hey, what's up, LMLEW? Good evening. Is it evening? It's technically still afternoon, approaching early evening. Late afternoon, almost early evening. MacDougal Street is quiet. That guy's looking at me. Wonder if he watches my stream. Because I think one time I was like, oh, that's a nice matching suit there. You should probably wear tan shoes. It'll probably look better with the blue suit. And then the next day I saw him with tan shoes on. This is off the wagon. Hey, what's up, surfboard?
There were also like 4 undergrad business schools that are.
So yeah, I'm going to go to Soho, and at the end of Soho Broadway, I'll end the stream. I started off at the vessel. We went in the vessel, through the High Line, through some of Hudson River Park, as well as Little Island, into the West Village, and headed to Soho. So if you want to replay the video in 2x speed, it was very sunny and lively. It's still lively. The sun is going to set within an hour, and by November 3rd, I believe, the sun will start setting around 5:15 p.m. and eventually it'll get to 4:30 p.m. and is going to get dark earlier and earlier. As we get closer to November, there will be less nice weather, warm days like these. Tomorrow is going to be nice weather, 70s. Also the day before Halloween, but I'm not sure about Halloween in itself. All right. Hold up. All right, here we go. Yeah, you don't gotta be like me and come out in the cold weather. You can just watch me. I have to come out to do this, which is fun, but just not as fun in 30, 20 degree weather. But do what you gotta do, how you gotta do it, when you gotta do it. Just do it. Just do it, Nike. And what's that other guy's name? Shia LaBeouf. Just do it. Behind the green screen. In front of the green screen. Do it. Yo, that guy is nuts. I don't know what's up with that guy, Shia LaBeouf. He looked like a normal person in Even Stevens when I was just a little child watching him, and then you kind of see their real personality in real life, and it's like, man, what's up with this guy? I want to say he's blunt, but then like he says some off the wall things where I'm like, what the heck is going on? It's like Kanye West, but not as crazy. Kanye West is on some other level stuff. What is agoraphobia? Let me cross the street before I read. Yeah, let's go down Hudson Street. We always go down here. And then we'll make our way through Soho. Fear of open spaces outside in society. I beat my agoraphobia to death by growing up in these streets in the 80s. I'm cured, says Ian. I don't doubt it. That's why Ian probably isn't offended by my bluntness. I don't know what made me blunt. Was it New York City or was it hip hop? Hip hop. I think that's why I'm so real, because hip hop has so many different songs. It's not just like happy, positive songs. It has sad songs, angry songs, depressing songs, happy, enlightening songs. Jaywalk.
actually know where I need to go.
Seen a lot of concerts and hockey games in MSG. I don't think I've ever been Madison Square Garden. I should go at least once for a Knicks game. Yo, New Yorkers, you'd be surprised how many New Yorkers didn't see the Statue of Liberty, didn't see a game in Madison Square Garden. Don't know much about their city because we're too busy, you know, surviving and trying to figure everything out. The neighborhood we grew up in will probably know, but prior to making this channel, I didn't know that much. All I knew was Times Square, but since then I know a little more. For you, it was the massive buildings. Yeah, I remember when I was little, and it was such a different experience seeing the massive buildings and people. I never wanted to go to Manhattan ever again because as a kid, you experience things differently. Like a year feels like a decade as a kid, so you can only imagine what like Midtown Manhattan felt like. I'm desensitized to the colossal building because they probably are really colossal based on the way I see tourists react and looking up. Hey, what's up, Mighty Bull? This Sunday, Madison Square Garden might have a Trump rally. Sheesh. I might pass by it if I'm around there, but I'm not going to stick around.
But like, I want you to understand how crazy that is because we've been on
As usual, you see the doors open here because a homeless person, not necessarily always a homeless person, just people trying to make extra change and money, looking for bottles. I'm not sure what the resale value is. Is it 10 cents or 5 cents? It's one of those. I would hope they'd increase it because of inflation. I think I remember it being 10 cents per can and bottle. Look, you can see the Jenga building from here. So the Jenga building looks like the Jenga game that you play, but according to the artist, it's supposed to be house in airs. Houses in the sky. It's supposed to represent houses in the sky, not the Jenga tower, which is kind of weird because why would you name it the Jenga building if that's not what you wanted people to think? That's one of those things where after that I kind of stopped trying to figure out what the author meant when they named something, because if you named it the Jenga tower, you obviously wanted people to think of the game Jenga. But how do you go from Jenga tower to houses in the sky? you want to know where the Tribeca Bean is, just follow the Jenga Tower. It's right underneath the Jenga Tower, literally underneath the Jenga Tower. It's 56 Leonard Street, never named in Jenga Building. Wait, didn't he name it? I think he did name it the Jenga Building. You know what? I'll have to look it up. I'm pretty sure he did. If I'm wrong, then I stand corrected. Because everybody calls it the Jenga Building. So I assume that the author called it the Jenga Building, but I shouldn't assume. All right, we're approaching Broadway. That's the work of art around the adjacent to the building. I wonder if it'll come in handy somehow, some way. All right, Soho is real lively, especially right now. I believe it's rush hour, so let's see how's it looking in Broadway. Just how the Freedom Tower is not the real name? Really? Nah, I need to look these things up. Freedom Tower is not the official name.
She wants.
Man, being on a wheelchair must be very difficult because, you know, I see Action Kid now and it's like all the things that he's going through. I didn't realize like that's all the things that people in wheelchairs go through, because there's not a lot of accessibility for wheelchair. Most subway stations don't have accessibility for wheelchair. Also, most
I'm gonna have to pick up.
a lot of places probably don't either. I talked to everyone in my town. New Yorkers wouldn't like that, I guess. Ronald Hughes. Oh man, how can I say this? New Yorkers will not be fond of small talk, but if you have a specific question, they're more than likely to help you. That's whenever I ask a question to someone, it's usually a very specific question. I don't really have small talk. I kind of only have small talk if like we're in a waiting room and we've been waiting a long time, but usually I don't. It's very rare to have small talk in the streets. Everybody's in a rush. Everybody's trying to get somewhere. And it's kind of also became the convention that is weird. But within your neighborhood that you grew up in New York, it's not necessarily weird. or like the apartment building you grew up in, it's not weird to make friends and talk to people around. But in the middle of the street, just a random person would be kind of weird.
Totally understand. Like,
There's a guy in all fours looking through here. I'm not gonna pan the camera to him because he might get pissed off, but I just passed him. Motorcycle. Motorcycles are really fun to ride, but they're very dangerous as well. I've never rode on a motorcycle. Are they famous? I don't know. He's going into the black car.